It's 2:25 my time, PM. What time is it your time, huh? It's Tuesday. It's September 23rd around these parts. It's the first day of fall. This is my favorite time of the year, but I am most definitely a spring baby. What about you? Do you like the fall? Do you like when the leaves are turning colors? Be able to put on your sexy stuff is what I say. That's what I say. Bring sexy back in the fall for real, for real. So listen here, god darn it. I got something to tell you, okay? Somebody feel like they cut. You hear me? They feel like they got more spiritual game than you. This is somebody who a part of the world though. Okay? They only know God when it's a tragedy in their world. That's the only time they know God. You hear me? That's the only time they know God. You hear me? Yeah. The only time. So you have a gift. You are very spiritually talented, okay? You have escaped some of the evil snares of the enemy, all right? Even though you may feel like you in the belly of the beast sometimes and the spiritual enemy is reinforcing, its grip. Primarily, they interested in you because of your spiritual insight and because of your light, even on your bad days when you going from 0 to bitch in 2.5 seconds, male or female. We got a female gigolo floating around though. Feel like she's man's greatest gift. You hear me? It's a certain, indefinable moment when it comes to the mail being delivered, okay? And some go-kart racing. And this woman's philosophy when it comes to a murder mystery, all right? We are okay, god darn it. We keep picking up on these murder mysteries around these parts, okay? Some of them ancient and a lot of them not. You hear me? They come from when she was a girl. She got a track record and she guilty. Okay? She guilty. She guilty of stealing. She guilty of stealing gold. She guilty of stealing mail. She guilty of identity fraud, okay? A mixture of shit. And she feel like the irony is that you ain't spoke up on something. She don't believe you was gifted as you are. She feel like you borrowing somebody else's life, okay? It's something in the garbage. Okay? This figurine can't lie, okay? I'm seeing something when it comes to this gimmick, okay, that she's enjoying, especially when it comes to a text message, okay? Your golden rule, I'm hearing is, do unto others as they do unto you. And you've been trying not to match no energy. But somebody is having some fucking goddamn on gay moments, okay? I'm talking about happy, y'all. But take it how it resonates, alright? It's what they want you to digest. And the G says you don't digest bullshit very well. Mm-mm. 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 Somebody a reefer head too, okay? And they famous for trying to be somebody else. And there's always somebody on the boob tube, okay? They could have smuggled some D-rugs before, alright? Something when it comes to their love seat or their sofa. I'm seeing somebody squealing, okay? A songbird. Somebody sneezing too, and when they sneeze, a little pee go into their panties or their boxer drawers, alright? The son of a boss, okay? The son of a boss energy that I'm hearing, has some disadvantages right now. They're a snob, is what the G's are saying. They're a snob, and they've been a snake in your grass for a long time trying to create these smoking mirrors, all right? They smoke a lot of weed. They chain smoke cigarettes, mild something, okay? They in harm's way. It's a old age lie. It's something. It's a crime against somebody they committed back in the day. Back in the day. All right, listen. You might link with this person, okay? You got free will. What I'm here to tell you about this person is some ancient ass. You probably don't even remember it, okay? But somebody, put it in a memory bank like it was the Smithsonian or something, okay? Especially trained to fuck somebody straight the fuck on up in a sophisticated way, okay? This motherfucker trying to come through like a sonic boom, like all of a sudden, okay? And then they want to be like Kaiser Sose, like don't nobody know who the fuck they are, all right? This is a businessman, somebody who looking for they looking for a high roller, okay? Could be a government official too, all right? Some when it comes to the government and shit, I'm hearing somebody, wearing a wire, okay? And this is how they about to retaliate towards somebody. You hear me? Somebody's nose is wide open for somebody new in their life, okay? A female gigolo. Do your research, okay? This ain't no goddess energy. Period. I don't care if she do look like she got Indian in her family, y'all. Okay? This is a feminine energy who resorts to romantic pleasure when she can't get her way, and then it's your responsibility to attach to her wants, needs, and desires. And if you detach, then the gavel comes down on your situationship. Okay. Mm. 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 Whoever this woman is, she's always entertained by a popular fictional character. 702 I'm seeing on a timer. A. Somebody swear that they can finesse the enemy, alright? They swear that they can finesse this person who is divinely talented too, okay? Somebody, and this person who has these spiritual gifts, they came, in their truest form, okay? Their truest form. A lot has changed about them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing, when it comes to, how they establishing new relationships, it's like these people that they coming back into contact with, they can tell that they didn't, breathe the life of lies into their life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they resuscitating these connections with these people, and these people trying to disturb their peace because they they blowing out candles, okay? Snuffing out candles, okay? I'm seeing something about a man too. When somebody on a patio who is not of the Latino ethnicity, they calling somebody a Spanish cuss word, okay? Be patient, the G's is saying. It's something private about somebody's passenger and these leftovers in the refrigerator. The refrigerator. Okay, this female gigolo is trying to keep her weight down. Trying to keep her weight down. She may enjoy a mile run here and there or going to the gym. A long stretch. A long stretch. I'm seeing like a African thing. Okay, I just saw a giraffe. Somebody may be 40 years old or creeping up on 40. It's a difference in age when it comes to someone being insecure. Okay, they feel like they've been put in competition. Somebody may have a dozen years on somebody, and I'm seeing something about $200,000. All right, figures are down. Okay, and the position is up. All right. I feel like somebody borrowing some money as well. Okay, in its greatest form, okay? Who is this female? Fee, fi, fo, fum. Mm? Very animated is what the G's are saying, okay? 1010 I just saw on a timer, alright? Someone has gone through a spiritual awakening, and there's some spiritual facts you need to know that's backed up by these angel numbers that you've been seeing. You hear me? There's a bulge in someone's pants. And I heard somebody is, working with a jinn, all right? Somebody working with a jinn to get a car, or have worked with a jinn to get a van or a car or something. You hear me? Something like that, all right? Someone's name could be Van, too. Let's see. Somebody trying to demand something out of you, okay? Because they knew you when you were a girl. They feel like you should be obligated, okay? I'm hearing something about a lawsuit and somebody who's very simple-minded, okay? It's the exchange, okay? It's the exchange of energy. Yeah, it's the exchange of energy, currency, highest stage of spiritual development, sacred moments, okay? And what's required of you is not to reattach yourself to karmics. See? Purple. You're of a royal, divine lineage, and someone is interested in your religion right now, okay? And their philosophy is to play stupid. You didn't peep every mood of this person. That's that you knew this person, okay? Look, I said it's an age difference. Something about some shorts, okay? Some shorts. Possibly some dupes. So look, this person came on some bullshit. This person is wandering, okay? This person is wandering from what they once believed was a rich source of spiritual protection, okay? And they thought that the difference was that someone else had perfected their grip, all right, and their gift, and they was trying to give unto others as they have given unto them, okay, instead of doing the right thing. Somebody has they feeling all types of stupid right now too. Physical and mental exertion, okay? I heard somebody has gout. So it's some sort of gimmick somebody is trying to use in order for you to feel bad, okay? The G said they want to get you up to par. Somebody could play golf, okay? Giraffe. I just heard something about a gold digger, okay? Something about a gold digger. But the difference is that this person is loaded with some knowledge about what it is that you are most interested in, okay? I'm hearing something about this goatee, alright, being uneven. Give unto others. They need some spiritual advice, alright? But this person is bringing some fucked up ass energy. They wandering, and they want you to wander with them, okay? Somebody could be getting their carpet clean. This karmic feminine. You got some rules that you go by now, okay? Especially when it comes to energy, all right? You be in your highest spiritual form of development, okay? And your crown chakra is lit. Your third eye is activated, okay? But your when it comes to your heart chakra, it's not fickle, okay? You've come to a term of agreement with yourself, is what I'm hearing, okay? A 3 mile run is what I just heard, okay? These indigestion problems, this gout, okay? Somebody do have the bubble guts, and they nice nasty too, all right? They nice nasty with it. They are. What else? Taurus South Node, Scorpio North Node. This person hasn't worked on themselves. Now, when it comes to their spiritual hygiene, okay, this person may be detoxing for some reason as well, okay? I'm hearing something about the number 12, okay? And that's about, I'm hearing something about you being lucky. You being lucky instead of not having it all in your pocket is what you gonna discover, is what I'm hearing, okay? Is what you gonna discover about this connection being broken, all right? About this connection being broken, and about why somebody been up late at night. And at $200,000 is what I'm saying. Somebody is looking at a between a $250 or $500 inflation fee. Okay, it's a relationship that's in its infancy form, and it's awkward because somebody is spiritually enlightened and they feel like they can't afford for their energy to be taxed anymore, okay? Somebody hasn't thought too much about the person that's lying next to them, all right? They haven't, and take into account who and what spiritually charges them. This person knows how to alchemize their energy, okay? Somebody has been lying, especially when it comes to some money and a nest egg and being broke and about hardly having nothing, okay? Something about a abatement, okay? A 15-year abatement or something like that to keep money in your pocket, all right? That is what the G's are saying. But then I'm hearing too, when it comes to a judgment, a order, and somebody not liking the chemistry and these miles in between because they're being shortened, okay? Just like these shorts that somebody's wearing and it's cold outside is what I'm hearing. They spirit taxed and they need some air. They trying to get that energy up off of them, and the vulgarities of this energy is what I'm hearing when it comes to some sort of lesson that they learned after the fact, after they adopted the enemy is what I'm hearing. And when I say adopted the enemy, it's the information that was dispensed that was supposed to have the same effect on you, but the lesson that's learned is that you're not spiritually dead, okay? Yeah, you're not spiritually dead. Somebody wear glasses, all right? It's an age difference when it comes to this relationship, okay? Blue gray, blue gray, bluish gray, a evil intelligence when it comes to this blasphemy, okay? when it comes to this blasphemy that you've been uncomfortable with, and that's a big reason in layman terms, okay, for you to freeze up your own energy, okay. That's why I feel like your heart chakra is opening, okay, because that's a different type of power that you need, okay. Warranted reposes is what I'm hearing when it comes to someone being single, all right. That heart chakra is being charged, okay. Nothing is going to be left over. That's going to be the dead giveaway, okay. When it comes to those leftovers is what I just heard. The G's canceling a connection, okay. Because somebody acting like they oblivious and they have become unfriendly with you again. It's the energy that they trying to dispense between the two of you, okay? They want to keep you shook up, all right? They want to keep you shook up. They want to play with your mental. But this ex, we just got this message a few days ago. They don't want to jump over this broom until they holler at you, okay? They feel like this person is beneath their pedigree, and it's something about a low degree. A low degree. That's your message. I love y'all and see you.